What is going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 10 team video, and today we have yet another special guest on the channel, and we've got Selene, aka Wooly. Selene, thank you once again for joining us today. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your VGC background?
Yes. I am Selene. I top cut Hatterene Series 2 and achieved top 16 in that. And I top cut Rose Tower Relaunch and achieved top 8 in that. And right now I am top 50 on the in-game ladder.
Yes, and I believe you used it. You used this team to get it, correct? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, and yeah, I mean, we featured Zacian before. We used Neil's Zacian team with the Life Orb Indeedee. That's the one you see here. But right now, Selene's rocking with Suicune, okay, and the Dark Urshifu as opposed to the Water Urshifu. So another cool Zacian team with a little bit of a different set and how it works. I really think Suicune's underutilized mon right now. It just won the X9 League Championship this past weekend, so it's good that we can see it yet again on a Zacian team. I really like Suicune on a Zacian team. Looks like you did as well. So, guys, you know how this goes. Selene's gonna call all the shots. I'm just gonna make all the jokes, click the buttons, and give play-by-play. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the battles. And it is Tonogre Timmy in the first matchup. So, what are you thinking, Selene?
Usually when I play Tornogre, I like to lead Rillaboom and Urshifu, and that way, typically I call Kyogre switching out into Tsareena, so I Wicked Blow and U-turn.
Okay, I just want to stop you there 1 second. I just noticed a team, and I believe this is Santi's team. That just won the Pokemon Invitational, the Players Cup thing. So this is Santi's team. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's going around, but anyway, continue. So Zacian in the back?
I usually bring Zacian and Suicune in the back, because Suicune can provide Tailwind late game.
Okay. Alright, you ready to play a Champions team?
Yep.
Alright. So, someone's using the Tonogre Timmy from Santi. I believe it is, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Citrus Tsareena, AV Rillaboom, Wide Lens, Weavile.
Yes. Alright. Let's see how this goes. And he goes with the Rillaboom Tsareena lead. Double grass lead, Selene.
This doesn't change much. They can fake us out, but I expect it to go into Urshifu.
Okay.
But just to be safe, I feel like you could detect Urshifu and U-turn into Tsareena.
That is exactly what my play would have been. So, what would you like to U-turn into?
I would wait and see if they U-turn themselves.
Okay.
If they do and they're faster, then we can go into Suicune if they bring in the Tornadus.
Alright, so they do go for the fake out like we thought they would. It goes for the triple axle. I don't think this will kill. We are pretty bulky on the Rilla side. I noticed the 205 HP as opposed to 192. We'll talk about that in the EV spread later. So here we go. U-turn into Tsareena. That's very good damage. Oh, he's Citrus Berry. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I didn't fully look at his team. I just know that this was the 6. So here we go. So he didn't U-turn.
So we go into Zacian, and what we can do here is likely Wicked Blow the Tsareena and set up a Swords Dance.
Yeah, this is my favorite Zacian set. Swords Dance Zacian. Guys, you know on this channel that I play greedy. Alright, and I've been telling people secretly, Swords Dance Zacian, Intimidate from Incineroar doesn't matter. Selene has understood the Clover attack, but has made it better. Alright, so you want to click Swords Dance? Yeah, Swords Dance. And you want to Wicked Blow the Tsareena?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see what he does. Alright, there's the Grassy Glide, and it'll be into our Urshifu. That's okay. Swords Dance, the Greed. Are we bulky, Zacian, Selene?
Yes,
Ah.
we live 252 modest sheer force earth power.
Whew! That's a good calc. Ooh. Alright, the Tsareena lives and hangs on. And she will go for the U-turn here. Okay. And I would imagine there would be the Kyogre. Let's see what he brings. Yep, there it is. The Kyogre has come out. So, we are +2 Zacian. And he has no fake out pressure.
They do have Grassy Glide pressure though.
They do have Grassy Glide pressure though.
I know it's Scarf Kyogre, so I would Sucker Punch it and Sacred Sword it.
Okay. There's no way he protects here, right? There's no way. Oh. Yeet! Oh, that's great damage. There's the Grassy Glide. Oh, he goes into the Zacian slot. That's fine. Alright, and there's the Water Spout. Okay, that we should live this. Okay, Zacian lives, not Urshifu, but that's okay. Alright, we do have Suicune in the back. But I don't know if we want to put that in front of a Rillaboom. Oh, goodbye, Kyogre. Thanks for coming.
If they bring in Tsareena, that's probably not the best play to bring Suicune out, because I know it survives Grassy Glide from either one of them, but probably not both of them.
Okay.
So I would bring in the Rillaboom.
Okay. If he brings out this the Tsareena, we can't fake out either. Oh, he just brings in this. Okay. Alright. You think he swaps out into the Tsareena to stop our fake out, or do you think he doesn't care?
I feel like they might, but I feel like it's safe to just go into Behemoth Blade, into the Tornadus, and fake out into it.
Okay. So we're gonna respect the Torn Tailwind shenanigans, and he does switch in the Tsareena in the other slot. Okay. We kind of knew that was coming. He will get the Tailwind up. Was he Sash? I don't know.
I don't know either,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Oh, actually, it's not Sash, so... Alright, I mean, he wasn't going for Tailwind, so... I guess he was going for the... he was going for the Clover play. He was going for the Hurricane, but he didn't think that we would just target the Torn there. Alright, so...
Now that Rilla comes in, I feel like you can just protect and probably U-turn or Wood Hammer onto either of them, and that secures the game, probably. Probably U-turn into Tsareena, and then you can go into Suicune.
Yep, I 100% agree. He could read that. I mean, it's still fine. It still gives us the Suicune switch. And the point is that we don't get faked out.
And I think Terrain ends.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think Terrain ends here, because last time I saw it was like 2 turns. This should be the last turn, so we'll see. All right, he goes to the fake out into the Zacian. Yes, we read that. Great job there. There is the triple axle. Okay, so he'll give us the free switch. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're putting a water type in front of 2 grass types. So I hope we can live something here. Alright, so no more grassy terrain. So we can now outspeed the Rillaboom.
You can Ice Beam into Tsareena and Behemoth Blade the Rillaboom.
Yes. And I believe he was AV Rillaboom, right? So I know he can't protect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the shiny Suicune. Yeah! Alright. Alright. And then we just click this. Alright, Suicune! Series 10! This is your time to shine. But first we have to Behemoth Blade a monkey. Eat! Okay, goodbye. Swords Dance Zacian, my favorite Zacian. No one has the guts to use it. They just go substitute Zacian. Alright, Grassy Glide. Oh, we live and eat it. Alright. And there's our Citrus Berry. Sorry, Santee Squad. No chance against Swords Dance Zacian. Alright, double dog combo. picking up the first dub. Very nice. Alrighty. GG's to our opponent. Okay. The mirror. How do you play the mirror? Oh, it's Galarian Zapdos with Tailwind. Oh. Okay. I mean, we don't have Intimidate, so that doesn't matter.
Typically, what I would do against Galarian Zapdos is lead Suicune and Zacian.
Yeah, he has no Rillaboom here, so might as well lead the double dog combo.
In the back, I feel pretty safe bringing Landorus and
Yep.
Rillaboom.
Yep, that was my guess. Because I see Incineroar, I see Regieleki, I see Zacian. Gotta bring Lando, and Rillaboom just because. All right. I'm curious to know. All right. I mean, we have the Volcarona here. You don't think that's great in the Zacian matchup here?
I do think it is, but I feel like it's safer to bring Tailwind against their Tailwind
Okay.
and fake out support against Whimsicott, Zacian, and what's probably Urshifu Water.
I 100% agree. All right. So here we go. Does he bring a Tailwind or does he go a Regieleki plus Incineroar? Would be my guess. I don't think he even brings the Zapdos here because he sees we have no Intimidate. No reason to bring it. All right. So let's see what he does. Does he go passive or does he go aggressive? All right. He goes with the the Incineroar Whimsicott. Okay. All right, double dog versus a cat and a cotton. Do we win?
Here, I feel like we can just go for some. Either we can go for some free damage into Incineroar, or we can set up our own Tailwind and undo theirs. But I feel like it's safer to protect Zacian this turn instead of get greedy and attack Incineroar or set a Sword Stance.
So you want to just Scald the Incin and protect?
Scald and protect. Yeah, I feel like that's the best play here.
Fair.
And then we can set Tailwind after theirs, so we know ours lasts one more turn.
Yes, I was also considering that. Okay, so we're going to protect the Zacian here. He might even Parting Shot, but he just goes for the Fake Out. I don't think he understands how Inner Focus works. Alright, why do you think he went for that play, Selene? Do you think he forgot?
I think most people forget that they get Inner Focus, or they just don't know how Inner Focus works.
Okay, I'm going to say in this case he forgot.
I think that's AV Incin, based on the damage.
Are we modest?
No, we just have 4 special attack EVs, but usually against Incineroar it does more around like 45%.
Okay.
Based on my experience.
So he did
so we
get
can go for Tailwind and Sacred Sword into the Incineroar.
Okay. I would think there's a chance he might outspeed us with his Tailwind, but since okay, so we're still faster. That's fine. All right. Wow, he lives it. Okay. I hope we take this relatively well. Don't burn. Oh, thank God. All right, so he kills himself. That's we'll definitely take a dead Incin, and there's our Tailwind. All right, so now he's in a bit of a predicament, but he did get quite a bit of damage on our Zacian. He might even get in his Zacian now.
That was a really risky play, but now I feel like we can either swap into Rillaboom into the Zacian slot, or we can protect and Scald if Zacian comes out.
He chooses to go with the Zapdos. I didn't think he would actually bring this, but he did.
I think our play still stands. Scald into the Zapdos and protect to avoid Dazzling Gleam Chip.
Okay. I don't think he switches here. So now we know he has the Zacian in the back, and yes, there is a Zapdos. So we'll protect the Zacian here. No switch comes out from our opponent. Is this a U-turn or is this a... Oh, it's a CC. Wow. Okay, he was going for it. Alright, there's the D-Gleam chip. Okay.
I wonder if that's Scarf Zapdos or really slow Whimsicott.
Okay. Oh, we do get the burn. Very nice. So the Scarf Zapdos did go before ours, but that's expected. Alright, he is burned.
I feel like
Yep.
it's safer to Ice Beam into the Zapdos and
Okay.
switch Zacian out into Landorus.
Okay. I agree. This is fine. We'll keep the fake out for the endgame. So we'll switch out the Zacian. We don't want it to die just yet. We'll get in Orlando. This is fine. And now he does still go for the close combat. That can't do much at all. Yes. Very, very nice. His Tailwind should be expiring after this turn, which is always nice. If we can get the Ice Beam off, that would be also very good. That's fine. He does crit the Suicune. But Suicune, the bulky dog, hangs on especially well with the Citrus Berry, and the Ice Beam. Does this kill?
It should.
Yeah, let's go Suicune. Woohoo! Alright. And there's his Tailwind's gone, and we still have ours. And guess who's faster than their Zacian? Orlando.
They can always set another Tailwind.
They can.
So here I feel like the safer play would be to protect with Landorus
Yep.
and Scald their Zacian.
Okay.
Whimsicott doesn't really apply any pressure right now.
Alright. And by him clicking Tailwind, he won't be clicking an attack. I wonder if this Zacian goes for sub. He has plenty of options. I don't think he would just raw attack, unless he absolutely thinks he can kill. Okay, so we protect first.
I think they know they can kill Landorus, and if they do set a sub, Scald should probably knock it out.
And he does go for the sub,
Yeah.
just like I thought he would. Alright. Come on, Suicune. Break the sub. Bzzz. Can we get a burn? Even better. Ah.
It didn't knock out? Oh.
Oh, it actually hold on. Oh, Suicune. Okay.
I regret using you now. I feel like we're in a very bad position if we don't keep Landorus alive.
Okay.
So I'm more inclined to Scald into the Zacian slot again and sack our own Zacian, or because I don't want to get unnecessary damage into Rillaboom.
Okay. That's fair. Alright. So, we'll give up one dog. And hopefully we can keep the other one. Alright. I don't have any pets, so I have no emotional attachment to said dogs. And he actually just goes for the protect on the Whimsicott, reading a Sludge Bomb there. And he looks like he is going to make an attack here. I would love this to go into Suicune, but I don't think he would. Yep. Goodbye, Zacian. Alright. If we can break the sub here, that would be amazing. We should. And if we can get a burn, that would just win us the game. Come on, Suicune! Give us the burn! You give us one burn already? Sub fades, but no burn.
Here, I think it's safe to go into Rillaboom and start getting some chip onto their Whimsicott so they can't fit Tailwind again.
Okay. Alright. Do you want to fake out the Whimsicott? Or do you want to fake out the
Zacian
Okay.
to make sure it can't move, and then we Ice Beam into the Whimsicott.
Fair play. Alright. So, we'll Ice Beam this thing just to get some damage on it. And we'll fake out the other Dogo. Alright. Good play here. Again, if we can just get Orlando in a good position, this Zacian will go down. Alright, so the Whimsicott just goes for D-Gleam here, which is fine. And now we'll go for the Ice Beam. I think that Dazzling Gleam heals us. Can we get a freeze? No freeze. Okay.
Here, I think we can. I'm actually not sure about the calcs. I was considering Grassy Gliding into the Whimsicott
Yes.
and setting Tailwind, but I'm not sure if that would knock out.
I don't think.
I feel like
Yeah, go
we
ahead.
can U-turn into the Whimsicott and Tailwind, because I don't think Rillaboom would go down to a Behemoth Blade.
Are you?
I'm completely certain. The only thing is I'm scared of Dazzling Gleam critting
Okay.
or Behemoth Blade critting.
You have 205 HP. How much is your defense?
4, but
Ooh.
it does take most Zacian Behemoth Blades with about 25% HP left over.
Well, he went for sub, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh. Okay, I mean, that's still okay, I guess.
It's manageable. It's
Yeah.
not the best.
Alright. We do kill the Whims. Alright. So that's great for us. So he has a sub up. So what would you like to do here?
We should
gonna-
go into Landorus.
Well, that's the only one we can go into. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Let me take a second to think.
Because he has his sub up, but he's under a 3-on-1 here. I don't think he can kill the Suicune, right? I mean, maybe you just protect? Or...
Yeah, I feel like maybe Protect and Scald is the best play we
Yeah.
can make.
Yeah,
Or we can Protect and Scald and then substitute next turn, since we know we're faster.
Yep. Because his Tailwind is gone. What if we subbed this turn and just attacked? I mean, even if he breaks it, then we just protect, and then... He actually just protects. So,
Oh.
yeah, that's why I was like, maybe we can just sub. Alright, because he's trying to burn our Tailwind, you know? So, I mean... Yeah, he wants to, like, live a little bit longer. So, I think we still Scald no matter what. First of all, let me just check how many turns of Tailwind we got. We have 2 more.
2, right?
Yeah.
I'm considering taking the risk of substituting this turn and then substituting again next turn.
It's fine by me.
I
Alright.
feel like it'd be safer to protect just in case, though.
If we burn him, we win the game. So, I mean, we're in a good spot. I mean, and we always have Rillaboom in the back for fake out. I would love if this sub broke. No burn, unfortunately. Can we can burn through sub, right? Silly question.
I
but-
do not think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've been saying, can we burn? Alright. So, our sub is gone.
Here, set
One more.
another substitute and Scald.
Yeah, because he's gonna protect.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I mean, might as well. Yeah. Like, he has to protect. There's no way he just goes aggressive here. Because then
Yeah.
Rillaboom can just win the game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm reading ahead. Like, if he kills now, then we just get him Rillaboom, we Scald, we break, then we just Grassy Glide and Scald again, and then the game's over. Alright, so now we're in a pretty good spot. Alright. So we're still Scalding with the Suicune. Do you want to Earth Power now?
No.
No? Okay.
I feel like it's better to set Tailwind now
Ah.
and Protect to
Okay.
make sure we're faster.
Alright, we're playing it safer and more defensive on this endgame here. So this is totally fine. Alright, because we know he can't kill. Alright. And he does go for the CC. We should live this. Yep,
Should live.
Suicune's very, very bulky. Alright, good EV
Now we
spread,
can just
Selene.
go on the...
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, I said good EV
Oh,
spreads.
thank you. Thank you. Now I feel we can just go on the offensive and Earth Power and Scald every turn.
Okay. Yeah, because we're still hiding behind the sub, so we'll break it here. I mean, he could protect this turn. That's not gonna matter. Oh, he doesn't. So then,
And Scald should do a little bit extra damage because of the close combat.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I would even think it gets it to red. Alright, come on, Suicune. Oh, it's still yellow. Okay, Suicune. No burn. Okay. Behemoth Blade. Are we going to say goodbye to the Dogo? We are. Alright, but that's fine because we have Rillaboom. And no sub up. So now we just win. So we can force him to protect, right? We can just fake him out and Earth Power. Yeah, and then next turn, I feel like we just click whatever. How many turns? Do we still have 2 turns? If we have 2 turns, we win the game.
I feel like we win the game anyway because
Yeah.
we fake them out this turn. If they protect, they don't move. Nothing happens, but then we're still behind a substitute, so they still have to attack us,
That's right.
and they probably can't set one safely.
Alright, so there's that first protect like we figured, and yes, even though it's sitting in front of my face, I forget that this Lando is subbed. This little doll here. Alright, so now he should probably figure it out, but yes. Okay, I mean...
We can Grassy Glide for extra chip.
Yep. Does that break the sub, by the way?
It depends. It's a roll.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
When
I figured he was
building
gonna
this
do that.
team, when building this team for opposing Zacian, I honestly didn't consider substitute until I started fighting a lot of them, but
Yeah.
it was never really a problem until like this match.
Fair. Yeah, because like when I was building my Yveltal squad in just recently, it was one thing that I was considering. So, all right, so let's go ahead and go into the third battle. Okay, Kyogre again. Oh, it's the same team. Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Considering the last time we played it, they led something.
They
that
led
I've
double
never
grass.
seen.
Yeah.
They led double grass, and I've never fought a double grass lead before. I feel like now with that experience under my belt, I feel like it's safer to decide Rillaboom and Zacian this time.
Okay. And what is your reasoning?
It applies more immediate pressure on majority of the leads because if they lead Weavile, they don't do much to Zacian with their stab moves.
Okay. No intimidate
So I'm.
either. Okay.
So we get an immediate power boost. Their one of their main leads can't do much damage to it, and we're faster than majority of their team without a tailwind boost.
What do you want to bring in the back?
Suicune and Urshifu.
That was
again.
my guess. Yep. Okay. Alright, Santi, round 2. Or someone using Santi's team, round 2, I should say. Alright. Alright, what do we got this time? And it's Tornadus Rillaboom. Okay, he could go for the Clover play and switch out their Rillaboom and then go for Hurricane on our Rillaboom, but I don't think he would do that. He has no rain. But he can still switch into Tsareena. Yeah.
They could take the risk, but unless he puts Life Orb Tornadus, I don't think it kills.
That is what
But I
like
honestly
to do.
forget what item it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he can't switch in Kyogre here, but what do you want to do here? I mean, I expect the Tsareena, but...
Expecting Tsareena to switch in, I want to U-turn the Rillaboom and go for damage onto the Tornadus with Behemoth Blade.
Okay. If he fakes out, but I think he switches. Let's see. He can't switch in Kyogre. He's pinned. Or he could and just say, you're not going to Grassy Glide a grass type. Okay, he just goes for fake out.
They set Tailwind most likely,
Goes for Icy Wind.
or Icy Wind.
And then probably Tailwind next turn, if anything.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, you were already faster anyway, so, I mean, okay, sure. Alright, so we'll U-turn the heck out of here. Get some chip on their Rillaboom. That's a very nice chip. Okay. I don't know if you want to put the Water Dog in front of a Grass Monkey, but we have Urshifu.
Typically, I wouldn't feel uncomfortable doing it, but here I feel like it might be. It either has Wood Hammer or Knockoff, and I feel like both of those are detrimental to Suicune.
Okay.
So I feel safer going Urshifu.
Okay. Here we go. Remember, our Zacian is -1 speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this position here, I don't think it changes much. Though it could in the end game. So I feel like right now we Wicked Blow Rillaboom and Behemoth Blade the Tornadus,
Okay.
and when Kyogre hits the field, we get Zacian out of there.
Okay. I think he would switch in Kyogre now, and then Hurricane the Urshifu. I don't. That's very risky and ballsy, and I don't think he has any need to do that. But we'll see what he does. There's no way he does that play. That's just dumb and crazy. Even I would second guess that. Let's see. We know he can't protect. Probably goes for Tailwind now, but let's see. Oh wow, what? Okay, he gives us the Rilla for free.
It might be a bulkier, slower Tornadus because it survived Wicked Blow one time when I was fighting it.
Alright, he goes for Icy Wind again. He breaks our Sash. Alright, and this Tornadus is not Sash. The Weavile was, if I remember.
No, it was the Urshifu.
Oh, it was the Urshifu. Well, either way, it wasn't the Tornadus.
Mm-hmm.
Dang it, Santee! Oh, it's... Okay, it lives.
How are you feeling about Sucker Punch into the Tornadus? And switching Zacian out into Rillaboom.
So here's my thought. He thinks right now, because our Zacian's -2, that he can just click Tailwind and then Water Spout. That's my thought.
No, I feel like they might. I feel like they could do that, but since Zacian is slower anyway,
Okay.
and so is the Urshifu,
Yeah.
regardless of if it's Scarf or not, it could probably
Just Hurricane.
Hurricane covering for a switch.
Okay. So we can sucker the Torn, and we can get Zacian out of here. And you want the Dogo?
I feel like Suicune might be a better switch here. Actually, yeah.
Okay. All right. Water Dog for the 3rd straight game. Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
Ah, he probably considered that. He
Mhm.
called it. Yeah. I mean, okay. All right. So there goes our Sucker Punch, and there's the Water Spout. Oof. Okay. I remember the other game we suckered the Kyogre there, but oh well.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm inclined to go into Rillaboom.
Okay. No Fake Out or Grassy Glide here.
We can Wood Hammer the Kyogre if they decide to stay in, and if they don't, then we get some really we knock out the Tornadus if they don't
Okay.
attack. We can set a Tailwind of our own.
Do we live a grass move here?
From this range, probably.
Okay.
It
Come on,
might be
Suicune.
a wolf at best.
Alright, but do we live it after Water Spout is the question.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because the other time it did like a bit more than half.
Alright, he goes for the Water Spout again. Okay. Citrus, yes. Okay. So The question is, can we live the Power Whip on this raid? Unless it went for Grassy Glide last time. I don't remember his moves.
It's triple axle, U-turn, taunt, and yeah.
We do live, so he's giving us the Kyogre. Which is great news for us.
I feel like that's the best trade we could have had.
Yes. We'll lose the Rilla, but that doesn't matter because we took out the Kyogre. And we have Tailwind now, so... Now we have a double dog endgame yet again. Yeet! Alright, free switch! Alright, the monkey takes out the whale. Alright, and now we swap our monkey with Sword Dog. And now we have 2 dogs against Genie, and I don't even know what Tsareena is.
It's a fruit.
It's a fruit? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of fruit this is. Okay. Make the call.
Just going on the offensive and behemoth blading and ice beaming into each slot feels safe.
Okay. Does he click forfeit? I would.
I feel like they have a chance to win with hacks from Hurricane.
It does go for Tailwind. I mean, sure. Alright, he'll kill the Suicune. Oh, very sad. Oh, he crit. I was gonna say no, but Tsareena's strong. All right, well, we'll get some chip. All right. Oh, he lived it. Oh, there's the citrus. Okay, I mean, sure. Now, what would?
I feel like in this position we go after the Tornadus.
Okay.
Because they can tread on us more.
Alright, he has no protect, I know that. He has Rain Dance instead. Okay. Just hope we don't get confusion hacks.
I know we outspeed because we have Tailwind up.
Alright, so goodbye Torn. Alright, now we're fine. There's no way he beats us from here. Goodbye.
Triple crit, triple axle.
Oh, no, don't say that. Oh, okay, he just went for Glide. Alright, I mean... Alright, Sword Dog! Alright, Suicune put in work these 3 games. Alright. That's what I like about it. I think it should be used more. Battle was cancelled. We'll take that 3rd dub. Well done, well done. And it's another Zacian Mirror. Okay, this time he has a Alolan Ninetales, which I think it's a nice tech to have in this meta.
We need to be wary of Roar and Hypnosis.
Ah, would they really run that? Maybe. Considering they're an Asian player, yes. Text. But he has no Tailwind this time.
I feel safest leading Rillaboom.
Okay.
And Zacian.
Oh, interesting. You don't care about him leading Incin?
We're likely faster with Fake Out, so then we could also bring Suicune in the back to deal with Incineroar a bit easier. But I feel like maybe we lead Rillaboom, Zacian, and then we bring Landorus and Volcarona in the back.
Ah, it's time for the Firebug to come. So Water Dog takes a seat. We'll bring in the bug. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go for the Fake Out Swords Dance play turn 1?
If they lead Rillaboom of their own, probably not, because they can fake out our Rillaboom if they're faster, and yeah, that's probably not the best bet.
How fast is our Rilla?
It has 4 speed EVs, so it's faster than most Incineroar.
Okay. Alright, so he goes with Incin Ninetales.
Want to get greedy?
Oh, 100%. This is the greedy channel. But do you want to get greedy? This is your call. I already know what I'm going to click, but what do you want to click?
Sword stance.
Ah! Alright, well, are we faking out the Incin? Or the Ninetales? Okay. You'll set
I
up the
feel
Veil.
like 100% they set up Veil.
But
If
yeah.
they're risking Hypnosis, they probably do it next turn.
There's no way he
I
has
feel like
Hypnosis.
Veil. They
Alright.
could.
Okay. The greed! We're doing it! We're doing it yet again. Alright, what are we doing? Let's call that switch. I'm calling that switch.
What
You could even
protect?
protect the Ninetales.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I would love a protect. I would love a fake out and protect. Yeah! There's the greed. Yeet! Alright, Incin. What are you gonna do now? Swords Dance! Oh my god, this Zacian team is built for me. Selene, you did it. You built the Swords Dance Zacian, just like I wanted. Back in July. But never did it. But never did it. Alright. Alright, so you see, ladies and gentlemen, what does your Intimidate do now? Nothing. Alright?
If anything, it makes us stronger.
Yes.
How do you feel about Sacred Swording the Incineroar and Grassy Gliding the Ninetales?
That is the exact play that I was thinking. I mean, if he switches, good on him. But what is he switching into? Okay. Oh, that's a bulky Ninetales. Goodbye. Alright. Does he go for Veil or Blizzard? Blizzard. Oh, we live this. Please live, Rilla. Oh, we're fine. Don't freeze. Oh, thank God. Alright. So, we have the speed advantage. We have terrain advantage. He has weather. But no sash, if he had it.
The thing that could threaten us the most upon switching in right now is probably another Zacian or Regieleki.
Okay. I don't think he has one of those. Otherwise he would have just let it. Yep, there's the Zacian. Okay. Gets his boost.
We live a Behemoth Blade.
Okay. What do you want to do with this
So
thing?
I'm feeling Grassy Glide into Ninetales again.
If he protects, do we
and-
care?
Huh?
If he protects, do we care?
Not really.
Okay.
They're just prolonging their death. We live a Behemoth Blade and we Oko in return, I think.
Oh, okay. He could protect. We wouldn't care. Okay, there's protect like I thought he would. That doesn't matter. We kept it honest. Does he protect here? No, he doesn't. Alright, he'll go first. Oh, actually, we go first. Ooh. How fast are we?
100 speed EVs.
Oh, he lived. Wow, he lived +2. But I think
Grassy
he'll...
Glide into Zacian and Behemoth Blade into Ninetales.
Okay. How the heck did he live that? But... I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna... I said that the hail would just take him out. But
Yeah.
how the hell did he live? +2. That is one bulkization. I think he's super slow and super bulky is what it is. I want to check that team. If they allow us. Alright. But now we're just in a commanding position because there's nothing else you can do.
Proving why wolves are the superior canine over foxes.
Okay.
Grassy Glide into Urshifu and Behemoth Blade, the Ninetales, I think.
Yeah, he can't stop it. He should just click forfeit. Yep.
Yeah.
Well done. The greedy Zacian has won. All right, that was amazing. That was fun. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the sword dog put in work. The water dog put in work. Um, but that was very, very good. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Selene's amazing spreads. One. Okay, so now we're gonna take a look at Selene spreads, and I've never had more fun using a Zacian team than today, because one, it's got Swords Dance, which is the greedy clover tech. You know how we play on this channel, and two, we've got Suicune, which I've been wanting to use since July, when the people were using ladder tours, but Selene's got it here. So when you were building this squad, Selene, you chose Zacian, but from there, what was the thought process for the rest of the team? How did you put it all together?
So for starters, I knew that I wanted to use a Swords Dance Zacian because I felt that I could work very well into the meta, and a lot of times opponents now are going more for defensive plays rather than like Dynamaxing turn 1
Yep.
or anything like that. So I thought that if I could get the upper hand and call certain protects and stuff, I could set up Swords Dance freely, and I thought that Suicune could help a lot with that because I could make it a bulkier Zacian and set up a Tailwind without fear of being faked out on the Suicune. It gets Scald and Snarl to help amplify Zacian's bulk, and then Ice Beam is just good into a lot of the common Pokemon right now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, when I was imagining Series 10, I'm just imagining Intimidate spam, Parting Shot spam, and then what if I just click Swords Dance? Now, what did that do for you? You know, that's why I liked Swords Dance Zacian. So, I mean, and then Suicune, you can fake it out. You can, yeah, I understand it's not Prankster, but, you know, you can live hits and get your Tailwind up, which I really like. And as you said, Ice Beam is great against like opposing Landos. And you know, you still have a water move against Incineroar. You can burn opposing Zacians. And you know, Snarl is good for a Calyrex Shadow matchup, which I see that you have here, and I'm sure that's one reason why you have it. So it's a fine choice, and I think more and more Zacian teams should try and use it. I think it's great. But now let's look at well, let's stay with Suicune here. So what are these calcs for?
I calced it to live max special attack, modest, +2 Fairy Aura Moonblast from Xerneas.
Okay.
It also lives things like 252 special attack, Life Orb, Thunderbolt from Tapu Koko in terrain.
Okay.
It lives most Rillaboom, Grassy Glides.
I was gonna ask that one.
I believe it may be a roll or just not an OHKO if the Rillaboom uses Woodhammer outside of terrain and it doesn't have Miracle Seed.
Can you live? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But can you live Adamant-natured Grassy Glide
with Miracle Seed?
Yes.
I'm fairly certain I can because I actually used Suicune in Series 8, and a lot of the Pokemon I was calcing for was Kartana and Rillaboom against it, and I found out that Miracle Seed Rillaboom does about the same amount as Kartana with a lot of its attacks.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's great that you can live that and get a Tailwind up, so always important. Now let's look at the Lando. Now Lando's another interesting one. You didn't go timid 252. You went with a bulkier spread, so, and you're modest, so more damage here. I'm going to say you probably accounted for Tailwind and then just made it slower and hit harder. So what is this spread for?
I calced it to live 252 Adamant Wood Hammer from Rillaboom, not Miracle Seed.
Okay.
I calced it to live 252 Modest Xerneas Dazzling Gleam at +2.
Okay.
And Fairy Aura.
Oh, okay.
Which it could come in handy, but if you have Substitute up, it probably won't matter as much because they'll have to get through that first, right? I made it Substitute because it could save me in a lot of matchups, as you saw against the Zacian earlier that had Substitute as well. And since I have Rage Powder and Fake Out, I can set it more easily and freely than some other teams might allow you to.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I do have one more question, and I have questions with the other ones as well. I see that, like, the Suicune here has 24 IVs in attack. What is the reasoning for that?
It's an event Suicune, so
Ah,
I just worked with what I had. I made the Pokepaste as detailed as possible because, like, obviously foul play against the Suicune is going to do more if you have actual IVs in attack, and I feel like testing on Showdown with the wrong IVs like that can probably lead you to some unfavorable matchups on cart if it's not the same.
okay. That's fair. Um,
Same thing with Volcarona, and then Urshifu, it just has 23 special attack IVs because that's what it has in the game. It doesn't really matter for anything.
That's fair. No worries. I was just wondering, like, wait, does he have a special attack there that I missed? Okay. Now let's look at Volcarona. This looks like the a very normal bold set. With the but no citrus berry. So and you have some very nice text there. So let's look at this Volcarona. So can you explain this?
For starters, I know that if I let Xerneas get boosted, it could obviously dent a lot on my team, if not just wreck me from the start.
Yep.
So I thought Whirlwind would be a very good move to not only switch Xerneas out, but if other Zacian become problematic because of Substitute or
Oh, you cut out for a second. Can you repeat that one more time?
yeah, my mom called me.
Oh, no worries.
So it could be that Calyrex Shadow, Substitute, and with that stuff.
Calyrex Shadow.
And safety
Okay.
goggles just safety goggles just ensures that you can get through Rage Powder as well.
Yep.
I have to go for a second. Can we
Hold on.
stop for right now?
Sure. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. Yes, Whirlwind.
So yeah, safety goggles can just help with redirection.
Yes.
It can ensure that more problematic Pokemon can be rid of without actually having to attack them if you're not in a favorable position, like against the Kali Shadow faster than Zacian, you know. That may not be the best thing. Even though it can live most Astral Barrages, it's probably safer to Whirlwind out the Calyrex and protect in a position like that. Safety Goggles also ensures that it can't be put to sleep by a Mungus, which can be problematic. If it's... A lot of people don't expect Safety Goggles, I feel. So if they have like a Mungus Zacian, obviously Volcarona is going to be a problem for the Zacian. So you might be inclined to put Volcarona to sleep, which you can't. With Spring Shot, it's also just extra speed control because a lot of the team is slower, bulkier, and with a Just Tailwind, I felt like that wasn't enough.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, I would either run just one of the two, either String Shot and then Whirlwind, or Whirlwind but no String Shot and then put Protect. But hey, this is totally fine. I mean, I do like this set. And yeah, Volcarona is really helpful, not only in the Zacian matchup, but obviously the Zern, as you said, just to be able to like just get rid of it. And then the speed control is always nice. How about, it looks like the Urshifu was relatively standard, so we don't need to really talk about that one. How about the Rillaboom here? So what were you calcing for on this?
When I first started playing this format, I felt like rain was a really big problem for me, and I thought AV Rillaboom might be the best right now. It can live some Landorus Sludge Bomb. It depends on how exactly they're trained and if they crit or not. It can live some Tornadus Hurricane. It doesn't take a lot from full power Kyogre Water Spout, right? It can live Zacian attacks. It can live Urshifu attacks. It can live Calyrex Shadow attacks. And I believe unless it's a crit, it can live full power Xerneas Moonblast. Or not Moonblast,
Ooh.
the other one, Dazzling Gleam.
D-Gleam. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then with the amount of attack it has, it can do some pretty big damage into literally anything it hits. With Wood Hammer, Grassy Glide is still good chip, so is Fake Out, so is U-Turn. U-Turn can help it pivot out, and since it's not very fast, usually you'll know that it's going last or second to last or something of the sort. So you can go into something pretty safely.
Yeah, I mean, like it'll help in some cases, like in DD, where you might be the slower one, and then you just overtake the terrain. Me personally, I like more speed on my Rilla, just so that if my terrain's gone, I can, or just having that faster fake out. I usually go to like 116, which is a lot of speed on a Rilla, but that's like a player preference. If you want slower, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to do it. Both have their merits. But yeah, I mean, this is a super cool squad. I think, did we hit on the Zacian? I think we did. I'm not sure.
I think we forgot to when the video started.
Oh yeah. All right. So let's look at the Zacian. So what is our calcs here for this Zacian?
First off, some very good defensive calcs. 252 special attack, Life Orb, Calyrex Shadow with Astral Barrage is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. So it's that goes for both single target and double target. Double target does 49 to 59%, which has a 99% chance to 2-hit KO after it has a 99% chance to hit KO, but with some grassy terrain recovery, you can nullify some of that damage. So since it's already a 99% chance to hit KO after one grassy terrain recovery, you should live another one.
Oh, okay.
It also lives Xerneas Full Power Moonblast from 49% to 58% damage taken. It's a 97% chance to hit KO. So again, after grassy terrain recovery, you should probably live another one.
Nice.
Guaranteed. It takes 36% from Xerneas Moonblast and 252 special attack Mystic Water Kyogre Water Spout in Rain does 80 to 94%, and I feel like those are the big ones.
I mean, it sounds like a lot of thought went into the Zacian and the squad in general. Did you mention the speed stat?
Its speed stat hits 181, if I remember correctly. Let me just double check that. It's meant to outspeed Pokemon that speed creep the genies.
Yes. The Thunderous, if I remember, because that's
Thunderous,
179.
and Tornadus.
Yeah.
They're base 111.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, it's a very, very nice squad. The fact that it's bulky and opting for attacking natures, because you have the speed control with Tailwind and also String Shot, is what makes it really, really cool. And it's very hard for the opponent to predict any of these spreads, especially the bottom four, the Suicune, the Volcarona, the Lando, especially the Lando, and then the Zacian. So, and Swords Dance is always my favorite tech on that dog. So really, really cool squad. Now let's go to the rental code so that way you guys can try it as well. Before we switch to that, actually, if you want even more calcs, look at this. So it turns out that yes, Selene has a 20-page team report with all kinds of offensive and defensive calcs. So we're gonna link this in the video description. But if you want more calcs, all right, if there's something that you want to know, I'm pretty sure it's here. There's 20 pages, okay, which is insane. It's almost like you can pretty much just go into a tournament, have this guide. Wait, let me see my guide. Hold on. Do I live that? Yes, I do. Okay, we're gonna click that button. All right, which is kind of cool. All right, so we're gonna put this in the video description. Now let's take a look at the rental code. And there it is, guys. There is Selene, aka Woolie's super cool Suicune Zacian squad. Again, it's got the the clover tech of Swords Dance. All right, double dog combo, of course, with this Suicune, and that bulky Lando, AV Rilla, Volcarona goggles with double techs on it, String Shot and Whirlwind. It's really really nice. And Urshifu. So Celine, now that we've had a chance to show people the squad, is there like certain matchups that maybe might give the player some trouble, or even like what are some common leads that you might want to do with this team?
I feel like the most difficult matchup I faced so far has definitely been against Rain. It's so versatile, I feel, with what sets every single Pokemon on it can run. You can have Life Orb Tornadus, Sash Tornadus, even you can even run Citrus Tornadus, I feel, if you invest enough in bulk. You can have Scarf Kyogre, Specs Kyogre, Kyogre with Protect. It really depends, right? And when you see Tsareena on the preview, you have to expect it comes, and you have to respect a switch in at any single point. So I feel like the best thing you can do is position yourself well with U-turn and call when Tsareena is going to switch in. It might not always, but I feel like that's the safest thing that most players do when playing Rain. And to add on to it, Rain with Shedinja is just an even more terrifying matchup, because if you do not preserve your Volcarona or Suicune or Urshifu, it just
You lose.
You might not.
Yeah. You can't hit it.
Unless if you play out of your mind and you get rid of everything around it and then you timer stall it, you just lose.
Correct.
I feel like against most teams, the common leads I resort to are Rillaboom and Urshifu, or Rillaboom and Zacian, but I also lead Suicune Zacian and Volcarona Zacian a lot too.
Okay.
And even against teams that have a lot weak to Landorus, I feel like the best bet is Volcarona Landorus, because you get the immediate speed control, redirection, you can hit Zacian for super effective with both Pokemon. It's really so versatile.
Yeah, I mean it's a really really well thought out squad. I like the six, and the team report is definitely gonna help some players out in terms of like knowing what kind of calcs they should be aware of. But yeah, all right. Suicune Zacian, Swords Dance Zacian, my favorite Zacian. Thank you very much, Celine. Before we head out, can you tell the viewers where can they find you?
You can find me at Wooly _ on Twitter. That's an at what's it called? The A with the squiggly circle around it.
Yeah.
The lowercase W O O L L I and an underscore.
All right, and we will link that Twitter social in the video description below. Again, thank you very much, Celine. And it's a super cool squad. And guys, we'll be back next time with yet another Series 10 team. Peace out.